welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here today, and I hope everyone is doing fine and great. Today I'm going to prepare aubergine and plantain porridge. So today what I'm going to need for my cooking are, I have my all chili pepper here. I have minced all chili. I have the yellow, red and green one. You can use any hot chili of your choice. You can use plain red, you can use plain green, you can use plain yellow. I have my mixed red bell pepper here. It has been sliced. I use frozen one as well. This is how the pack look like. So I use the frozen one as well. It has been sliced and nicely clean. So I'm going to use my crayfish, the red big crayfish. I have the egg here, which I'm going to crush. I'm not going to grind it. And I have the whole body here that I'm going to cut into pieces. So I have my aubergine here. I have my red onions here. You can use your white onions. You can use any onions of your choice. I have my garlic and my ginger here as well. I'm going to use turkey. I'm going to use smoked turkey. And I have my vegetable here. I have my vegetable here. I have the vegetable oil and I have red palm oil. I'm going to be mixing the two together. So I have my plantain here. The plantain I have here is wrapped plantain. That's what I have at hand at the moment. And I'm going to use it for my cooking. You can use the unripe plantain. You can use plantain of your choice if you don't like the really ripe one that I'm using right here now. So let's get started to our cook. And so much so, I'm going to use my minced herbs in my cooking. This is my season. It contains salt, so I'm not going to use salt in my cooking. It contains salt and it stands as a Maggi. So today I'm not going to be using Maggi at all. This is what I'm going to use to spice my cooking up. And I'm going to use Banga spice into my cooking as well. I'm going to use my stew and jollof and season powder. It's just like a porridge dry powder. This is how it looks like. I think I have to take some out. And 1 spoon is okay for me. It will just make it very red. To just make it very red. And this is how my mix up to look like. I'm going to take 1 spoon out of it. That's how it looks like, and that's my steel jollof and season powder. So I'm going to put it aside. So let's get started. So now I'm going to chop my onions, my garlic, my ginger and my aubergine. I'm not going to use all my garlic. I'm going to take like 3 or 2 out of it. They are quite big, so I'm going to take only I'm going to take 2. So if you really want to do it, you just crush it like that so that the skin can peel out easily. That's it. You crush the second one too like that. But for me, it's very annoying when I'm peeling it. I don't know if it's the same thing. If it's the same. So I'm going to crush it now. crush it and I slice it. Doesn't have to be into paste. So the second one, maybe I'm going to take the skin off, then I will chop it. So I'm peeling my onions now. I'm only going to use one onion. So I'm going to slice them so tiny. You can slice them anyhow you want, but this is how I want it. And now I'm going to cut my aubergine into pieces. I'm going to be slicing it with the skin. I'm not going to take the skin away from it. So my aubergine have been nicely chopped. So I'm going to chop my turkey now. So now I'm going to, I've chopped my turkey, so I'm going to chop my hot chili. So now all my onions, garlic, ginger, hot chili pepper, my aubergine, my turkey, and my real bell pepper, everything is set to go. So I'm going to start cooking now. Then I will slice my plantain later. So I got a new hot pot. The one I'm using before is damaged, so, and I'm used to it, so I have to get a new one. So going to use it to cook for the first time now. Sorry, the wire is stuck together very hard. It can't really come out. Okay, so I've rinsed it because you have to rinse it because it's the first use. I've really rinsed it. You can see the inside is different from the one I'm using before. I should have done a review about it, but I'll do it after I cook, because I need to use it. I'm going to show you how everything look like. So let's start. think I'm going to dry the inside. So I'm going to pour my palm oil into it because I've dried it. It depends how you like your food to be oily. I'm just going to add small, and I'm going to mix it with my vegetable. As I said, I don't know the reason why. Mostly I mix the two together if I want to cook. I want to cook, I do mix them together like vegetable. Sometimes if I want palm oil still, I mix them together. So I'm going to leave it to warm up a little bit, not up to frying. So I'm going to cover it up. Don't want my food to be very oily, so I have small quantity of oil there. So now I'm going to pour my onions into it, my garlic and my chili and my pepper. So now I'm going to pour my red bell pepper into it. And I'm going to crush my crayfish into it. Then the egg one, I'm going to crush them as well. With my spoon, I'm going to show you because I don't want it to choke anyone. The head is very sharp. So the body that I've smashed together, cut into two, pour it in. Then this is how I crush the head of my crayfish. Just use a spoon. Going to load the light of my cooker. Just crush it like that. So I'm going to pour it in. And mix it together. Then now I'm going to pour in the rice season pepper to make it very red, and my mixed herbs into it. And you see how the color look like now, and you are going to see how it's going to change because of the spice. going to be red. You can see how the color changed so quickly. Then I'm going to add my seasoning into it. I don't need salt because this contains salt already. Too much salt is not good for your health, so you can see how it's changed compared to just want it red. And now I'm going to add my BANGA spice. I'm going to add my BANGA spice, just little. There's it. That's my BANGA spice. Don't know if you can see it. That's my BANGA spice. I'm going to add little to it. And I'm going to lower my heat. Now I'm slicing my plantain. I have 8 plantain all together here. So I'm going to slice it and show you how I slice my plantain. Just slice it, just small pieces. So now I'm going to add my aubergine. That's my plantain. I have one plantain that is not ripe. It's hard. My hand is clean. It's hard, so I want to cook it a little bit. You can see it's very hard. I want to cook it a little bit before I pour the ripe plantain into the pot. Let me test it. The BANGA spice is really nice in it. As you can see, the cooker doesn't burn at all. That's why I like it. It doesn't burn. You cook your food nicely. That's why I really love it, and I just quickly get another one. So now I'm going to pour my turkey into it. And I'm going to pour my plantain. Mix it very well. And I'm going to add a little bit of water so that I can make it can steam together and make it cook nicely. I have hot water here that I'm going to pour into it so that I can steam together properly and cook. So I'm going to close it now and leave it for like 5 to 10 minutes to cook properly. Thank you. It's getting ready. It's nearly there. It's not yet done. It's 10 minutes already. It's not yet done. So I'm going to leave it a little bit while. Going to give it more time to cook. You can see it's not yet done, but it's getting there. So I'm going to leave it now and let it steam again. So I give it 3 minutes and 5 minutes. It's not yet done, as you can see. I don't know if you can see it. Let me get it. Our plate. As you can see, it changed. Yeah, as you can see that it changed color a little bit. It's not raw. I think there's some here that I'm seeing that is raw. There's some that I'm seeing here that are raw. Okay, no. This one too is cooked, but I think this side. So I'm going to leave it more. It's hard to tell when you see that your plantain is overripe, because I can really say my plantain is cooked. I'm just going to leave it and off my gas, because this gas cooking um electric pot is still working. So even though you off it, the wire under it will still be warm, so it's still going to steam it and continue with the cooking, even though the electric my switch is off. So I'm going to leave it now and let it steam for like another 5 minutes. Yes, so another 5 minutes, then yeah, I'm ready to go. So I'm going to leave it now to steam a little bit more. And see, it's very nice and looking. So my aubergine plantain porridge is done. And see how it's looking. So nice. The taste is boom. So I've off my, and see how it's looking. So nice. So I'm going to dish my, see how it's looking. So nice. Can see how it looks like. So red and nice, nourishing. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and press the notification button. Thank you so much. Bye.